Good afternoon. We are very happy. We are very happy because for us it's very important. Emiliano Martinez, he is involved completely in this project. When I arrived here, I knew before him because we were working in Arsenal together, and I knew his mentality. And his mentality even now is stronger than before because he is achieving individual objective with his national team and here with Aston Villa, and his extension contract is fantastic for us. It's a very good for every supporter of Aston Villa being proud of him.
On to the game this weekend against Arsenal, and last season 2 victories. I just wondered if that was a turning point for you, that you felt that it ignited some belief in the squad that they could go on to make Champions League, and what results against teams like Arsenal can do for you in a season.
We are in a new season, and of course everything we did last year was fantastic. Every moment we enjoyed here in the process was as well very good to remember sometimes, but we have to build and to create again a new way. A new way is with the players we have now. Some players, they were last year and they are adding a good experiences themselves as a player to use for the present, for now and for the future. And another new players, they are here with us. They have to adapt quick in our mentality and in our structure tactically. But we started last week the Premier League winning, of course, was fantastic, very difficult. And tomorrow again is 3 points, very, very difficult 3 points. And it's one of the favorite teams this year to win the league. They are favorite to win the league. They are progressing a lot. They are improving a lot. They are being very competitive, more and more. And it's a big challenge for us tomorrow. They are favorite against us as well. They are contender to win the Premier League, and they are contender to be in the top 4, clearly. And we are excited, we are motivated, but we have to show again our capacity. If we are able to repeat with the different players, with different ways, 1 year more here, how we can compete, how we can face teams like Arsenal tomorrow. But the challenge is motivated for us and for our supporters to face them, how we can respond, how we can face them, being favorite in front of us. But of course, we are playing tomorrow in Villa Park. It's the first match this year. I am very, very motivated. I am very focused how we can compete as soon as possible in our best level, because some players, they are adapting, they are as well getting our idea, but not completely like I want yet. But of course, tomorrow we have to get our best performances collectively and individually to beat them.
Hi there. Could you tell me about the team news you've got ahead of this game, please? Unai, players available and not available.
Camera is progressing a lot. I think now is the sixth month when he was injured and he had a surgery, and he's more or less in a few weeks he will start training with us. And Tyrone Mings is close to start doing something with the team. Now he's working alone, but he's feeling very good. And another players, I think they are available. We don't have more issues about the injured players.
You've said about Emi Martinez being excited about the project here and motivated. When you get to speak to any player who maybe wants to come and join you here at Aston Villa, what do you tell them to excite them about the club and the project you're building?
Firstly, to speak about the history here, and sometimes I am telling the players Aston Villa won Champions League in 1982, and I think it's one important date in Aston Villa, like a club. How we can explain the players the history of Aston Villa, even before. The last history of Aston Villa is progressively getting better, but even 5 years ago they were in championship. But with the new project, with the history, with the present now, of the new way we want to create here is try to be contender and be consistent, playing more or less thinking we have to be in the top 10, we have to be in the top 8, we have to be in the top 6, and we have to try to be progressively stronger, getting the top 4 like last year. But of course, this is a way we had to create, we had to confirm it, like we did last year, being consistent. And this is the message. I want here players being hungry to improve, hungry to get another level higher as a club and individual as well as a player. And very good example is Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez is a very good example for every message I can send another players about what we want now as a club and here as a mentality. I want to be here. I don't want to waste time here myself as a coach, progressing as a coach, and I want the same mentality of the players. And of course, to achieve the objective we can face dreaming is very difficult, but I want to dream, and I want to dream and work hard to get it. And of course, at the moment we are doing very good way, but still a lot of work to do to continue in being consistent like I want.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Unai. Your record against Arsenal is quite exceptional. I think 6 wins out of 7 for all your clubs. What do you put that down to? Why is that?
A new match tomorrow. I can't live about everything I did before, because football is today, is tomorrow, is the new challenges I can have with the player, with the club, myself. And for me, tomorrow we are playing 3 points. 3 points, very important to try to be focused in each match, thinking we are going to play 38 matches and we have to be consistent. And each match has point to play, being very important, and we can't, after individual matches we are playing, to think about points we can lose. But it's not for Arsenal, because of course Arsenal for me now is favorite. It's a team normally contender this year with at the beginning with City and with Liverpool to win the Premier League, and this is the most excited way I want to send tomorrow for the players. We are going to play against one team contender to be in front of us, and of course how we can face them, being more or less close of them in our performance. This is the really challenge I have, and the really some remember I can have about the match we are going to play tomorrow is only the experiences we have, try to use now, being competitive.
During your time at Arsenal, there were critics. Do you think the amazing job you've done here proves those critics wrong?
I am not thinking about it. I am always thinking in my new challenge I have in front. Always I am thinking in the moment I am, and in the future I can create and I can build. It's not more.
Thank you.
Unai, Arsenal tomorrow, you run into them really early in the season. I wonder if you view that as a good thing, that you're playing a team that is expected to challenge early on, maybe before they found their rhythm and found players back up to full speed, maybe players they might add in the transfer window.
But everything we are with the same situation. I think they started very well, but not because they won the first match against Wolverhampton. It's because they played before friendly matches and playing very well. Against Olympique Lyon, against Bayer Leverkusen, friendly matches but important games, and they are playing very consistent. And of course, maybe they have to get more time to involve the players they are adding to get better in their performances. But with the players they have now, they are being consistent and they are being competitive like last year. And in our situation, I think we are in the same way. Of course, we will need time for some players in the adaptation to get progressively better and understanding our ideal style and to play, being consistent and being performing. But with the player we have tomorrow, I will face them thinking we can play, feeling good and trying to get our best performances.
And your first home game of the league season in what will undoubtedly be a big season for Aston Villa, considering your European adventure. It's a great game to start, isn't it? The fans would have been, the moment the fixtures were released, looking forward to this game. You'll need them this season more than ever.
Yes, of course. Tomorrow we will meet again with our supporters in Villa Park after last season, and we are going to start against Arsenal. And I think they are going to be very excited, and we are looking forward to be there with our supporters, enjoying each moment. Of course, we are now playing 3 matches in August before start, after the break, playing as well in Europe, and we have to try to be consistent now and try to focus those 3 matches, West Ham, tomorrow, Arsenal and Leicester, trying to get strong and try to be competitive and try to focus the Premier League like the first target we have this year in our competition.
Hello there. I know you don't talk about individual players that are not at the football club, but can I ask you about transfers, and if anything is close, and what is the top priority that this club looks for in a player?
Now we are more or less happy with the player we have in the squad. Of course, if we can add some players being a good opportunity for us to sign, we are going to be ready. But I am very happy with the player we have now. Of course, something can change, leaving players or maybe joining some player with us, but I think the most important things in the transfer window we did.